Hello to all my wonderful viewers and to all my wonderful subscribers. If you are just coming inside this YouTube channel, this is Lura the Ultimate Boss. This is a video that will be showing you and teaching you how to set your camera. Any camera that you have, we are going to show you on how to set your camera in a different settings to have the cinematic look that you want on your videos to look perfect on before you upload them on any platform or you take them to any TV station for preview or for broadcasting. Yeah. To all the viewers, this is the G7, the Lumix G7, as you can see. The Lumix G7 with a 25mm lens on it. So the first thing you have to do, if you want to set this G7 before you record for your video settings, I'm gonna go and set this camera to the custom mode. You see, this is the C. Take it to C. Always set it as C. That's the settings I use. You can use the manual side of it, but I normally use C. Yeah. When you use C, check now. If I click on this, it will focus. You see? Now what you're gonna do is that you click here, just click on this. If you click here, you go to the settings. I normally record at 24 frames per second. You see, this is 24 frames per second. You click OK. You see, it is on 24 frames per second. What you do next is here, you click on here. Here I normally put it here, 16 by 9, always to have the cinematic borderline look. If you don't want that, you can still come down here, you leave it here to take the full frame. You see? Now the next step is I'm gonna teach you how to come here, how to set your profile, your picture profile, which is very important. Here, up here, you come to the next here, picture profile. Picture profile, if you want, you can leave this to natural, you can leave this to standard, or you take it to natural. But normally in all of my movies I leave it at standard. If you come to standard, you come here, the contrast you can leave it to -3. The saturation all the way to -5. Here you can leave it to -3. Here you can leave it all the way to -4 for the G7, because the G7 most of the time you want to have a good color correction to mix it with the other cameras that you are using. If you put it to -4, you have a good saturation. When you're doing your colors, you can have a wider range to do your color correction, you know, and your color grading. So it's important that you leave your saturation on -4. If you take it down up to -5, you might have a black. The blacks of the image will be more of the color image. So as you can see, if I take it down to -5, you see I lose some of the colors on the ginger. But if I bring it down, you see the colors, I'm gaining more colors on the ginger here. I can just leave it to -4 to at least saturate it down a little bit. Here you can leave it to -3, here all the way to -5, and here to -3, contrast to -3. So it's good. If you have this on your image, you are good to go. What you do now is you click OK. Then on the G7, the only problem I'm having, I used to have with this custom C1 mode, is that when you turn off your camera, when you're filming, anytime you turn off your camera, you have to remember that these settings will go off. Then you must have to come back and set it again. Now the other way you are gonna keep this custom C1 on your settings on your camera, I'm gonna do another video maybe in the future. I will show you on how to to store the settings on your camera and store it there. Anytime that you go to C1, you can have these settings on there. So remember that if you have this, you can film. As you can see the images now, as you can see, when I come here, you see the white. When I come here, I focus here, you can see I'm having a good quality. You see, you come here, you see, you come here, you come here, you see. So it's good. We're good to go. That is the way to set your G7 on before shooting your video. So if you come here, that is the C1, don't forget. You see the settings are already there. Then you come here, you set it on C1. Then if you wanna record, you can put it on here too. Autofocus. Don't use the manual focus here, you just use the autofocus here. Autofocus here or here. So it depends which one you want to use. For the ISO, you can just still you see it's minus, it is on the 0 here. The ISO is here. Unless when you are filming on a low light and there is not enough lights with you, you can at least adjust this a little bit, you see. But the more you adjust this, it's gonna saturate your, it's gonna expose your image, which is not good. But just leave it as it is here normal. If you light up your scene, you are gonna have good images with this. Yeah, this is the way I used to set up my G7 before filming. Yeah. Thank you so much. As you can see, it is well organized and set up for filming. Let me record and you will see. And you will see. Thank you. That was a video on how to set up your G7 before filming. Thank you so much. Till next time I come your way, you can subscribe. This is Lura. Yeah, thank you so much to all the people that have been watching that video. That was the way I used to set up my Lumix G7 on settings. There is a other setting also I show you. If you want to set your camera, if you do not want to use the C custom, if you don't want to use the manual side of the camera to make it easier for you as a beginner, you can also use the preset settings that is on the camera. If you set your camera to this camera is going to take that settings in anywhere that you go to film your video for you. Thank you. Till next time I come your way, this is Lura, the ultimate YouTuber, the ultimate editor and the ultimate director. Till next time I come your way, hit on the notification bell, click on the subscribe button, watch out for more videos that is coming on your way. This is ultimate tips for YouTubers.